Cancer, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. This is your weekly read. We're using the Modern Witch Tarot this week. This is a general reading for Cancer placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you. Hopefully there will be something here for each of you to take away. Your cards: Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Empress. There's definitely movement now toward creation. This is a passion project. This is something that you care deeply about on an emotional level. There's progress being made toward the birth of something. This could be a literal birth, a child born of love and passion, or it could simply mean that it's a creation of a material sort, a piece of art, some writing project, product launch, building a new company. There are many different things you can create. A garden, building a house, maybe. Different things. None of them feel stronger than any other for me today, but the energies are quite challenging at the moment. So I'm not sure about what I'm picking up and what I'm missing right now. But let's see if you're clarifying cards from the Linestrider Tarot. Today we have Death, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. It's challenging energy in the fives. It's that place where you've started to see some progress on your journey, and then you're hitting a bit of a rough patch, starting to question, is this the right path? Am I on the right path? Do I have what I need to make it to the end of this path? Am I doing what I need to be doing? The Death card indicates a necessary ending. Something is ending now for something new to begin. In the case of creation energy underneath here, this is moving from being an expecting person to being a parent. You're leaving behind that status of not parent to become parent. If you're creating a work of art, there is something very significant about that moment of transition between the work of creating and the actual creation being released into the world. There's something significant and life-changing about that moment of transition, and it is not always an easy process to let part of yourself die, to let a part of what you've been and how you've defined yourself stay in the past as you move forward. Very much Ten of Swords energy kind of coming through now for me in this reading, but it's a positive thing, this end that needs to happen so that the new beginning can come. It's not feeling heavy or negative in any way to me today for you, Cancer. The fives, there's some inner struggle here. There's a sense of looking at the progress you've made and wondering if what you've given up to get where you are today has been worth it. It's just a moment of reflection. It's a moment of keeping yourself honest with yourself. And for each of you, the answer will be different, but I get the sense that for the most part, there is a feeling that what you have given up was necessary to get where you are, because this is where you're meant to be. And same thing with the Five of Pentacles. There's a sense of being left out. And that, for me, feels like you've had to leave some people behind as you've grown, because they haven't grown in the same way you have, or maybe they've stagnated and you grew. But it was not easy to step away on your own and do what you know you needed to do. And in that process, there was some sadness. There was some feeling left out of the group because you didn't really fit anymore. But these are all part of growing up. This is part of maturing. This is part of becoming authentically yourself. You don't fit quite the way you used to, and that's not a bad thing. This is sort of what I'm seeing for you this week you're taking that step. You're moving forward in that transition into the new way of being, into the new you, essentially. And these cards are just reflecting for me that energy of not, I don't want to quite say bittersweet, because it's, you know, it's the right choice, but there is a little bit of just a tinge of sadness at what's been left behind along the way. So I hope that's helpful for you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you next week. Blessings.